Hello everybody. So today it's Saturday and I'm going shopping for clothes, for summer clothes. I have this practice to change my wardrobe with the seasons. So in the summer it's hot, you want lighter fabrics and that kind of thing, more colorful popping fabric. So I'm driving down to Ocho and I'm looking at all the vehicles on the road. Of course, Audi pass. Now when Audi pass, there's a little stop in the time because our Audi is passing, right? So I'm gonna share something with you. I remember the Audi is my ideal vehicle, so just in case anyone wants to buy me any present, I'll take an Audi. Yes. So I remember years ago when I used to take taxi that my godfather bought me an iPhone, and so it was years ago. No, recently, man. Yes. So I remember I didn't have the car, so I was in a taxi, and this lady was saying that she would rather when it is that she has, when you have expensive phone like iPhone, you must be in a taxi, you must drive your own vehicle. So anybody who knows me know that I just laugh out loud or roll my eye and me look at her and say, what you mean? So she went on to explain, that when you have a certain kind of item, you must have a particular lifestyle to go with it. I agree with her, and I'm agreeing. The thing is that I didn't buy that iPhone, I got it, so bless God. But the underlying issue with that is that we need to learn to live within our means. And so if it is that you cannot afford an item, do not buy an item. There is nothing wrong with saying you cannot afford something. You're just not at that place right now. So I still cannot afford to buy an Audi. The monthly payments on an Audi could pay for a mortgage and a regular car and probably something else. So even though it's a lovely car, exquisite, but it's not within my salary, it's not within my income, and so I cannot afford it. So it goes down even to simple things, and it's a curse that I've seen under the sun, that people refuse to live within their means. There's nothing wrong with saying you cannot afford it. You cannot afford the expensive shoes, don't buy it, buy something cheaper. You cannot afford the expensive dress, buy something cheaper that is nice. You cannot afford something, you just cannot afford it. There is no curse in it. So if it is that, based on your income, right, you make $100,000 a month. If you're going to buy a vehicle, buy a vehicle that is conservative. And what I mean by that, don't buy an expensive car. First of all, insurance is expensive because it's a risk that they carry, and so you have to pay for that. And especially if your license is new, that's a whole nother ball game, right? So you want to buy a car that is cheaper. It's nice, but it's cheaper. In other words, live within your means. When your monthly payment comes out of your salary, remember, you're gonna carry this payment for 5 years, 6 years. For the next 5 years, you may never get a raise. So it means that the monthly payment has to be manageable. So you should not have a monthly payment more than $30,000 a month on a vehicle if your salary is $100,000. And then remember, depending on where you work, how many tanks of gas you're going to need to go to work. And then you have to consider upkeep. I was listening to this thing yesterday, and it said that upkeep should at least be 10% of the value of the car. Me not have that yet, but I'm thinking about and how to save that money put down. Recently, my mechanic had to do some work on the car, and so I spent $60,000 for parts. Then he was going to buy something else, and I stopped him. I said, no. I said, not another dollar. I said, first of all, anything what you're going to do now, will it affect my safety? And he said, no. I said, fit up back the car and give me. Brethren, we have to live within our means. It does not make any sense that you have these expensive things that you pay how much money for that you cannot afford to maintain. If you drive a particular car, nobody think you can go to a regular mechanic. First of all, when they look for the car, the service charge change. If you work a particular place and go some places to shop, hello, the price gone up instantly. Live within your means, you know. Somebody live within your means. Me say you feel live within your means. If you cannot afford something, do not kill yourself to buy it. Make sure at the end of the night you can sleep. Make sure when you get paid month end, you can buy something nice to eat. Make sure that after you have made all of these payments, and what is coincidental, you know, is that today got paid, I think yesterday. So I'm going now to pay my credit card. I'm paying my light bill, my water bill, adding credit to my phone and so on. And I'm paying all of them, and I'm watching the salary just dwindling. And I'm going to shop now, and I'm going to watch it go dwindler. So when I'm going shopping now, me would like to say which sales agent are gonna make me, Sarah Bunja, buy where me can't afford. Bridget, wait, you don't listen to me today. Me say you don't feel live within your means. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. If you